Hey everyone, welcome back to the Break Vape podcast, episode 36. I am your host, Tami Ernst. I am in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho at the moment. I'm enjoying the summer with my kiddo and having fun out on the boat and the lake. It was 4th of July yesterday and it was a lot of fun. And I'm thinking about all of you guys today from a place of service. And I want to tell you all about my new website. It's very exciting because I've been working on it behind the scenes. So, more on that in a bit. I will tell you about launching the website and a free Facebook group for you guys all to get involved with. But first, I just want to say great job to those of you who did the work from the past 2 episodes where I showed you how to strategically take back your time in regards to vaping. I really enjoy reading your emails and absorbing all of your feedback, and I'm so grateful to be a resource for you guys as you navigate how vaping shows up in your unique lives. One of the things that I enjoy the most about this podcast that you've probably heard me say before is that I love coaching people from all over the world. You guys, I have clients that range from 10 minutes away from my hometown in Houston, Texas, to all the way on the other side of the world. And I'm so proud of how you guys go through my coaching program and legitimately quit vaping for good. I've made it a self-imposed mission to pack this podcast full of value and strategy so that you guys can get free, actionable, proven tips on how to ditch your vapes. Even today, if you start over and listen in from the very first episode and do all of the challenges that I've provided, you'll have a toolbox full of effective tactics to help you along your quitting journey. And I could probably podcast for years before you could piece together all of those episodes to experience what one-on-one coaching with me is like. Because here on the podcast, you're most likely taking what we call passive action, like so many of us do. What's passive action, right? That's when we listen to something and we feel like we're getting a good tip or piece of advice, but then we're not actually implementing what we're learning about or doing the prompt or doing the work. And I think a lot of us do this in different ways. I love to listen to different kinds of podcasts. And if there is a prompt or work to do, sometimes I do it and go back to it later, or sometimes I just kind of absorb it. So when you're listening to things like on my show, where I give you strategy and homework assignments and things to actually get out a pen and a piece of paper and write down and do that, if you're listening and just not actually writing it down, then you're listening passively, right? But when we coach together to aggressively take your power back over vaping, it's like digging into a gold mine of unique value to your life that will take you far beyond just quitting vaping and actually tackle objectives to improve all areas of your life. Vaping has become an epidemic, you guys, that is targeting you and our children. And I want to help as many people as possible. And not just because it is my job as a results driven coach, but a huge part of the reward of my work is seeing you guys take a small monetary investment and exchange it for value that you never even imagined was possible. It's the most amazing thing. I've seen my clients go through it, and I love that epiphany that they have when this part of the coaching program happens. And I would love for it to happen in your life. So, behind the scenes, work wise, when I'm not coaching and podcasting, I've been creating my website to make it super easy to share and explain how coaching works, and to also connect everyone listening to this podcast together in a free Facebook group where we can discuss all things vaping in a zero judgment zone. So, check that out. I'll be dropping in there once a week with lives and advice and things like that. And for those of you who just want to know more about my story, there's an About section on the website where you can read about how and why I became a coach. And you can also read along to easy steps that will describe exactly how coaching works. And you can click enroll to set up a time for a free mini session. Hint, hint, pay attention. do this because you will get tons of value from me during these mini sessions, whether you sign up for coaching or not. Also, you can smash the contact button to send my team an email with your thoughts and questions. And of course, again, you can go and check out the free Facebook group, and you can also play around with the podcast buttons on the website. Also, on the website, you can read testimonials from some of my clients who have gone through one-to-one coaching with me. I'll read you a couple of my favorites here, and I'll have more and more of them getting published soon, especially as my more private clients learn how important their story is and what an impact it has on the greater good. So, if you're one of those people and you're listening, you know who you are. And I say this with love, go finish your testimonial because it will 100% help someone else out there that used to be in the same boat of misery that you were in when you were vaping. And your mark in this world matters. I could go on about that all day long. So, anyways, these two testimonials are from two absolutely beautiful souls that I've been honored to coach because they are amazing humans who are creative and smart and have put vaping behind them for good. So, Zainab from Saudi Arabia says, I was skeptical at first, but coaching with Tami worked. She taught me a step-by-step plan on how to analyze addiction and process anxiety in a healthy way. I used to feel isolated, powerless over vaping, depressed, and physically sick. Now I hate vaping and will never go back. Ignore that little ding, please. I have less anxiety, deep sleep, more focus, more energy, recover faster after workouts, less phlegm, more productivity, and more self-compassion. It feels amazing to have my power back. I highly recommend this program. If you just have to try it for yourself and see the magic happen. Yes, Zainab. I love this woman. I'm so proud of her. And Tina from Texas says, Tami's course is not like anything I have ever tried before in my 5-year-long attempt to quit vaping. When I met Tami, I didn't believe I could possibly be successful. However, she gave me a superpower I didn't even know existed within me. The course itself is thorough and leaves no stone uncovered. It goes deep, and that's exactly what is needed to get to the root of this addiction. Tami delivers this course with absolute commitment and support at any time of the day. I learned new things about myself, new coping skills, and an ability to quit easily, and I know I will never go back. And as I'm reading that testimonial from Tina, in my head, I'm hearing her lovely British accent. Tina actually came on the podcast about a few episodes back, episode number 30. So go back and listen to that, you guys, if you want to hear a firsthand experience of how coaching works. And to these two ladies, shout out to both of you if you're listening. You guys are so special to me and to this world, and I'm so incredibly proud of you. This is exciting stuff, you guys. I know how hard it is to give up this horrific habit, and I'm honored to be your coach. Whether you are just a podcast listener or if you're one of the action takers who has actually signed up to be a client. So now it's easier than ever to join the free Facebook group and to also see how coaching works and sign up for a free mini session where you will get tons of value. Just go to www.breakvapes.com. That's www.breakvapes.com, breakvapes.com, and send over an email or hit the calendar button, the enroll button, and schedule a time for your mini session. We have some exciting topics coming up over the next few weeks, so until then, I will leave you with this, my friends. If you don't believe that you can live a vape-free life, just know that I have a system. It has worked for others. It will work for you. I've got your back. And just borrow my belief in you until we can find yours in yourself, okay? Have a wonderful rest of your week, everyone, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.